Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Vijay Chantiramani from PT Ginza Ciptainda of Jakarta, Indonesia.
Tell me about your product. What do you sell here?
Okay, our main line is the polo shirts.
Polo shirt?
Yeah, the stripes and also the solids. Yeah,
Okay.
we do these polo shirts in our factories. We've got 2 units.
2 units?
Two units, yeah.
When you say 2 units, what does it mean?
2 manufacturing units.
Oh, okay. In Jakarta?
One is in Ciawi, which is about 2.5 hours from Jakarta. And the other one is in Tangerang, Legok.
Oh, Tangerang. Okay.
That is also about 2.5 hours from Jakarta to 3 hours if no traffic.
I see.
So we produce these polo shirts there.
Okay.
And our main office is in Jakarta.
Okay.
In Jakarta, in Sunter, we have our go down, our showroom, and our administrative
I see.
purpose.
What is your capacity right now on that 2 units? If someone, let's say, they want to order
10,000 pieces.
Is that your minimum? 10,000
No.
pieces?
I see. Our minimum is about 3,000 pieces for any one order.
Okay, 3,000 pieces. Okay.
For any one order, but per color, it can be like about 400 pieces per color.
400 pieces. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So the cloth itself, you manufacture that, or
No, the
you
cloth
just-
I buy them from the mills.
from the mills?
From the mills.
Is that Indonesian mills or
Indonesian mills? Our
Indonesia.
products are all of Indonesia.
Indonesia?
I don't even buy a single thread from another country.
Another country.
The labels, the accessories, the buttons, the hang tags, the polybags, the cartoons.
Right.
They're all from Indonesia. It's 100%.
So and what make Indonesia different than the other countries? Because Vietnam has also
Yes.
a big garment factories, and so is China.
Yes. Well, I can say that we are specialized in the stripes.
I'm sorry?
In the stripes.
In the stripes. Okay,
Stripes,
so
yeah.
the pattern.
Yeah, the stripes polos. Indonesia is very competitive for this item
I see.
because the process involved is different. We dye the yarn first, and then the fabric is made. It's unlike the solid polos. The solid
the
polos,
solid polo is that one. The
red color and the lime color. This is a different process.
I see.
So the fabric is made first. It is a gray color fabric, and then it is put into the dyeing machine, and the color is made.
Okay,
So the process is different.
so the stripe is actually more difficult.
It's difficult.
More
It is
difficult than.
Yes.
And China or Vietnam, most of them
they are able to do it, but not as good.
not as good.
They have problems with running colors. This is what I know, and their price are not very cheap than us. It's just like about 5 or 10 cents.
Less.
Yeah, cheaper than us. 5
So-
or 10 cents,
so let's-
which is nothing, because if they have to compare with our quality, the real buyer will be able to note the difference.
I see.
And we make these polos right now, even with some texture.
Okay.
Like this. These are striped polos, but it is with texture.
Oh yes. So it has texture.
Yeah,
within.
this China cannot make.
Oh, China cannot make.
They
So
are
it's-
trying to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just curious, just a price range, okay? Because they're all different price. If someone is interested
Yeah.
to order from you,
Yeah.
okay, can you tell us the minimum quantity,
Yeah.
FOB Los Angeles, and just about what the price range for this kind of polo shirt?
For this kind of polo shirt, the price will be about $4.75 per piece.
Okay.
FOB Jakarta.
FOB Jakarta,
Yeah.
if it's FOB LA, approximately
It will be like about 15 cents more.
15
15
cents, not that much different.
It's not that much because we are talking about 20 feet container load. And
For
what-
3,000 pieces.
No, 20 feet container load can go about 18,000 pieces.
Or 18,000 pieces.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is if you want CIF LA. Then the price will be 15 cents more, but the quantity has to go into 120 feet container, which is about 18,000 pieces. But if you are looking for 3,000 pieces is the minimum that I can do in my factory.
Right.
Yeah, 3,000 pieces, and for each color 400 pieces.
I see.
Because there is also a minimum that I need to buy from the mill.
Okay.
I am trying to get the lowest minimum from the mill and then give it to the buyer.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it is not my minimum.
Right.
I can even stitch about 50 pieces. But the mill don't want to make fabric which is very less. Because to make fabric in the weaving machine or the knitting machine, they have the whole big machine to run, and if they have to put dyeing chemicals, they lose the cost of putting chemicals is for like about $500, and if it is just used for making 50 pieces, you lose a lot of money.
Of course, yeah. And have you export to the US before?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay,
yes,
and how's that response?
So far it is okay.
It's okay.
But I hope to increase their volume.
I see. And which country do you export the most?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, Saudi. Why?
Well, they like our clothes.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay,
So Saudi Arabia has always been good for us.
I see.
Saudi Arabia, the Middle East, Europe. Our styles are actually for Europe.
For Europe, okay. And if someone wants to brand, they can do it. And there's a minimum for branding your own.
Basically, I don't have any minimum. This is where I want to buy the label. Also, they need minimum because they cannot.
Minimum 3,000 pieces.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All
So
right.
I just have to follow the minimum that I can buy, and so that I can just make it in our factories.
Okay. So if as we mentioned, if it's 3,000 or 10,000 pieces, it's about maybe $4.50 per shirt, somewhere around there.
That's for a TC quality.
Yeah. And how much do you think it will retail here in the U.S.?
Retail here in the US can go like about 12 or 15.
12 to 14. So basically, if there are representative or buyers here, they can almost triple, right? Triple the money, right? In a way.
Yeah,
right?
in a retail way, yes. But in the wholesale, maybe I don't really know because maybe it's about 6 or 7 wholesaling. Wholesale means they sell by one cartoon, which is 1 dozen.
I see. Okay.
They sell by dozens, 1 dozen, 2
1
dozens,
dozen,
like
2
that.
dozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All
that
right.
is wholesaling. Retailing, $12 to $14.
$12 to $14. Okay. Very good. Vijay, could you tell us why is your polo shirt different?
From the others.
Different than the others. Why is there so much quality in there?
Okay. Thank you so much for the question. Over the time, we have developed these stripes from the cheapest fabrics to the most fine fabrics. The cheapest fabrics are the ones which we do in polyester, which we can sell for $2.50. CIF LA, $2.5 a piece, which is very cheap. And it is also competitive to the other countries from India or China. Their prices are also about the same. We have in the better qualities like TC, CVC, cotton, and finally the 60 by 2 cotton double mercerized.
Okay, can you explain that?
Yes.
Yeah. What does it mean?
This is our finest quality which we have in our production unit. We have been selling this to the European countries because they love this quality. It is made using specialized machines which is able to make the fabric using more than 10 colors. In
10 colors?
More than 10 colors in one shirt.
Wow.
So if we look it from far, it just looks like black and gray and white. But if you take a close look at it, you will see that the stripes are very minute and very fine. Even on the blue color, there is a slightly green color there, and even the mill takes a lot of time to produce this. It is not an easy process, but the people who are interested in wearing good clothes of quality, they will definitely know the difference. I am yet to try to find a market for these kind of clothes here. So far, I have just succeeded to sell the basic items which is for the middle class from $4 to $5, $5.50, but nothing more than $5.5. I hope to sell something like $11.65 a piece here.
I see. Okay. All right.
There should be a market for it.
Oh, they should be. Yeah. And does it feel different when you wear it?
Yeah.
It does feel different.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. And how different?
When you wear nice clothes, you what should I say? Unconsciously, you bring out the best in yourself. That is what I feel.
I see. Okay.
Because if I want to see somebody, also I try to put something nice so that everything can come out smoothly and beautifully. This is what I feel.
Okay.
If you want to treasure yourself, then you should get something nice which is suitable for you, and you can bring out the best in others and also the best in yourself. Been in this business for quite a long time, and our stripes are really our symbol. Ginza is already known now for doing stripes, and being one of the companies established since 1977. Yeah, the owners of this company was established it in 1977. Our first customer was Japanese. I feel that we can meet with the quality standards of US, definitely.
One more question. What's your turnaround time, let's say if someone ordered 10,000?
If 10,000 pieces, it is not a big quantity. But for a new customer, we have to develop the label, the hang tag, the poly bag, the print, the embroidery. That takes time. And then the fabric quality, the collar, the cuffs. So for the new client, it takes 3 months.
3 months.
90 days.
Okay.
But once the customer is already doing business with us, the repeat order can be done in a short time.
Short time like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
2 weeks depend on the availability of the fabric.
Okay. All right.
If
So
he's
that's the
ordering
key.
something which I have to order, then the mill will also take time to produce the fabric.
Yeah. So let's say if the fabric's there.
Fabric
takes
is
what?
there, then it's no problem.
About 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So pretty fast then.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Very good.